Today I'll be doing a video on the mind which is brainwashed in a bad way. I think that in every mind where there is a lot of bad brainwashing, I think that there is a lot of intellectual dishonesty. The thinking could be thought of as being, at times, picky, myopic, or short-sighted, I should say. I remember listening to a song. It got me thinking about the content of a brainwashed mind. The music sounds pretty good, but it gets me thinking about the full extent of the delusion which a person could be in with all the negative brainwashing. This music, I think, music like this, I think music like that could be thought of as being content of the mind of a very brainwashed person. I think that the music is nice, but the content of the mind of a brainwashed person, oh, the mind is very closed to different ideas. It's picky. The mind fixates on certain concepts, or certain ideas, I should say, picks at petty little things. all the criticisms made of something, all the criticisms are petty. There isn't much substance. Criticisms made of things. There isn't much substance. It can be very petty. That's what the brainwashed mind does when it's brainwashed in a very negative way. The person always finds something petty, a petty little criticism, so petty that the person responding to the criticism is basically like, oh, what's even the point in responding to this criticism? Oh, complete delusion. The person is in her people make all the petty little criticisms which don't hold water to philosophical thought, which are just a waste of time for the person responding to that petty little criticism. That's one of the things about the brainwashed mind. Oh, so many petty criticisms and so much vacuosity in the thinking and so much short-sightedness in the thinking. People like that, a lot of petty. People like that, I think the only way to undo the brainwashing would be extremely long discussion in a one-on-one scenario with a person which has an understanding of the inner workings of a brainwashed mind, a mind which is brainwashed in a very negative way. The discussions have to be so extremely long because to get to the very core of the brainwashed mind and to really snap it, oh, the discussion has to be so extremely long for that to occur. So much progress has to be made, hacking into the mind. Oh, but once the mind has been hacked into, well, the person can start to experience intellectual honesty. The person can start to say, whoa, yeah, I was in a complete delusion. I think that if someone was to hack into the mind of a very brainwashed person, I think it'd be like the person would need to develop an intimate understanding of all the inner workings of the mind of the very brainwashed person. And the very brainwashed person would probably need to be at least sort of open to allowing the person hack into the mind to achieve that. The person I think that it probably doesn't even matter what the very brainwashed person does. I think that if there is a person which has an intimate understanding of the inner workings of the mind of a very brainwashed person, I think that a person like that would at some point in an extremely long discussion with a very brainwashed person, I think that there would come some point where the person would be able to get a breakthrough and start snapping the mind a bit, undoing all the brainwashing. Snapping the mind in the sense of kind of shattering the delusions and the core beliefs which are erroneous.